everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. We're gonna do something we didn't do in a while, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh video. So today we're gonna just talk about the Cyberdark Dragon deck that I built. Like previously on the previous deck video, we're just gonna talk about it, and after that you're gonna have one or two duels that you can see the deck in action. So first two cards are gonna be Cyber Dragon Core. This is a good starter. You just play it, sacrifice it, add one Cyber Spell Trap from your deck to your hand, which is nice because you can literally start the deck, the play. Now, the other two cards are gonna be Cyberdark cards. I find them a must at free. I mean, what the fuck was that voice crack? At free. Cyberdark Cannon and Cyberdark Claw. They're level 3 dragon type monsters, both of them. You basically send it to the graveyard. This card add one machine Cyberdark, that's the cannon, and the other one Cyberdark spell or trap from your deck to your hand. And after that we also have two attachment Cybern, because I find it useful to just have attachment cards like attachment Cybern to the deck. I left that too, same as the Cyber Dragon Core. So again, these two are, if you're lucky to have, I like to have Cyberdark Claw in my hand. If you're lucky enough to have this, you play it, you get Cyberdark Realm, you play Cyberdark Realm, you get Cyberdark Cannon, you use Cyberdark Cannon, and you get Keel, Edge, or Horn, one of the three. And that's how you play. That's the basic combo, let's say. Now, next one is gonna be Cyberdark Horn. Level 4 machine type monster. When you summon it, you target one level 3 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card. Also, all three of them have different effects. This one has piercing damage. Cyberdark Edge has it cuts his attack at half, and it can attack directly. And also Cyberdark Keel, after it destroys a monster, it inflicts 300 damage to your opponent. Yeah, these three are your core, basically, of the deck. The other one is gonna be Cyberdark Chimera. You can play it and activate to discard it, activate its effect. Or not. I'm dumb. You play it, you discard one spell or trap card, and add one power bond from your deck to your hand. Now, I assume everybody knows what power bond does. If not, this is power bond, we're gonna get to it. But, in the meantime, Cyberdark Chimera. How I play it is, you're gonna see a lot of cards from this, a lot of combos, a lot of cards. You're gonna send cards to graveyard. Now, if you send Cyberdark Chimera from anywhere to the grave, you can send sorry, one more Cyberdark monster from your deck to the graveyard with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. You're gonna see later why this is really useful. Now, also, if you by chance didn't see it, this is a combination of the previous three monsters: Keel, Horn, and Edge. Now, we also are gonna run 3 Cyber Dragons. Why? Because it's a Cyber, even though it's a Cyberdark Dragon deck, you need a Cyber Dragon. 3 of them. Also, Chimeras at 3. Now, after that, 1 Monster Reborn, because I do not make a deck without it. 2 Power Bonds. You basically just fusion summon 1 monster from your extra deck, but the attack is doubled. Yeah. But the drawback is, if it didn't have a drawback, I'm pretty sure this card would be an ultra rare. You get that amount of damage to your life points. Like, if you summon a monster that normally has 2000 the attack, it's gonna have 4000 on the field, but you get 2000 damage directly to your life points again. On top, we have 2 Overload Fusion. Fusion summon 1 Dark Machine Fusion monster from your X deck by banishing materials, mention it from your field or graveyard. That's why we need a lot of monsters in the grave. You're gonna see when we go to the fusion monsters why this can wreak havoc if you have a full stack of graves of dead monsters. The other one is gonna be Cyberdark Impact. You just fusion summon 1 Cyberdark Dragon from your extra deck by shuffling 1 of each. Sorry. You fusion summon 1 Cyberdark Dragon from your extra deck by shuffling 1 of Cyberdark Horn, Edge, and Keel from your hand, field, and or graveyard into the deck as fusion material. Again, graveyard, really good. Next one. Also, this is at 1, this is at 1. Cybernetic Horizon. It's always treated as a Cyberdark card, but I don't use it that much because it's at 1, but even if I have it, I don't usually use it for some reason. You send 2 dragon and or machine cyber monsters with different attributes to the graveyard. Now, as you saw in the deck, we have 2 attachment cybers, 2 Cyberdark Core, and 3 Cyber Dragons. These are our only light attributes. The others are gonna be dark. So you send 1 of those, 1 of the dark ones. Graveyard, 1 from your hand and deck, and add 1 dragon or machine cyber monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send 1 machine cyber fusion monster from your extra deck to your graveyard. Again, more monsters in the grave is better for you. The other one at 2, because I tried it at 3, I felt like it was too much, because you basically just need 1 on the field and you're fine. If someone pops it, you have a spare, but that's kind of it. Cyberdark Realm. You use it, you can add 1 Cyberdark monster from your deck to your hand. Again, with a different name from the... Okay. After this, you can normal summon your monster, but this one lets you conduct another normal summon per turn. Which I find it fun, because I usually play... So I play Cyberdark Claw, find this, activate it, add this to my hand, activate this, add 1 of these 3. I summon 1 of these 3, I activate this to summon another one, and both of them will get to 2400. Basically, they're 2 blue eyes with an effect. Now, another really good card for this deck, it's gonna be Clockwork Knight. All face-up monsters on the field becomes machine monsters, mine and yours. So be careful. Machine monsters you control, that I control, gain 500 attack and defense. The opponent's machine monsters, or his board, loses 500 attack and defense. So You also have the ability, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then add one card, add one Earth Machine monster from your deck to your hand. But we don't have any Earth Machine monsters, so we never use this effect. This would also go well, I think, with the... I tend to say... Ancient Gear Golem decks? I don't remember their attribute. But yeah, it's a good card, because if your opponent uses dragons, now they're machines. And it's good for you. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I'm not gonna explain what this does, but you know, it negates a spell or trap on the field and destroys it. Infinite Impermanence. 2 of them. Why? Because they're fucking good. 1 Cyber Shadow Gardener. It's a Cyber Shadow, not a Cyberdark. It's a Cyber Shadow. It's still in theme with the deck. But it also... A lot of people don't read the cards. Which I understand. I don't read all of them either. But... You activate this, and if he doesn't read or doesn't care, he's just gonna attack it assuming it has 0. And you pop his monster by his mistake. It's good. The last trap, it's gonna be Cyberdark Invasion at 2. So you basically target 1 Cyberdark effect monster you control. Age, Horde, and Kill. Equip 1 dragon or machine monster from either graveyard as an equip spell and give it 1,000 attack. You get what I mean. But this is only one of the effects. The other one is you can send an equip card you control, equipped to a machine monster, of course, to the grave. Destroy 1 card your opponent controls. 1 card, doesn't matter if it's a monster, spell, or trap. It's good. It's a good card. Unfortunately, the drawback, because if it didn't have a drawback, it would have been ultra rare or at least super rare. You can use each of effects once per turn. So this turn I can use 1, the other turn I can use 1, and then yeah, sadly. Now, next, 2 Cyber Twin Dragon. Easy. Cyber Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon. Fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above materials. Of course, can make a second attack during each battle phase. It's a good card. I don't think I used it twice. I think I used it only once. The next one, Cyberdark Dragon. Horn, Edge, and Keel. Fusion summoned. When you fusion summon, target 1 dragon monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card. It already has 1,000 attack. Add, for example, cannon. It has 160, 1600, and it gets to 2,600. On top of that, it gets 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. Now you know what I said by as many as possible in the grave. The next one, also at 2, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. A Cyberdark monster plus 1 machine, plus 1 or more actually, machine monsters. You understand the clockwork? And the fun part, you don't need the machines to be yours. It can be your opponent's. That's why clockwork goes super well with Chimera Tech. The next one, which some would say might actually be the big boss monster played correctly of the deck, Chimera Tech Over Dragon. You guys, I think everybody that plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Saw that video on YouTube that actually broke the game. The guy fused basically his entire deck into this and the game crashed. Yeah, Cybertech, Chimera Tech, sorry, Overdragon. One Cyber Monster plus one or more machine monsters. Must be fusion summoned. If this card is fusion summoned, send all other cards you control to graveyard. The original attack defense of this card becomes equal to the number of materials used for its fusion summon times 800. Can attack your opponent's monsters a number of times each battle phase up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. So you can understand why it's overpowered. It's only an SR. I would have expected it to be ultra rare, but the art style is also cool. I like it. Yeah. Again, this might be one of the boss monsters. The other one also at 2 is gonna be Cyber and Dragon. Everybody knows this, I assume. Good card, never summoned it once. Next one at 2 also, Cyber Darkness Dragon. 5 Cyber Dark effect monsters this time. Must first be fusion summoned. If this card is special summon, you can equip one dragon or machine monster from your graveyard to this card. Gain attack equal to the original attack of the monster equipped by its effect. So you summon Cyber Darkness. You already have Cyber and Dragon in your grave by some other effects from your grave, and you have a 6,000 monster on the table. Yeah. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send one equipped card you control to the graveyard, negate the activation. If you do, destroy the card. It doesn't need to be his equipped card, it can be any other equipped cards that you have. Neat, right? The next one. Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. One Cyber Dragon monster, of course, plus one or more monsters in the extra monster zone. So your opponent has a big tough boss monster in the extra zone? No problem. Sacrifice it for your monster, because why not? This time it doesn't gain only 1,000 per monster, it gains 1,200. So 2 monsters, it's already 2,400, which is good. Plus, the art style is cool. This is also at 2 in the deck. Now, this technically is the big bad boss monster of the deck. Cyberdark and Dragon. To summon this one, you need Cyberdark Dragon plus Cyber End Dragon. It says underneath that must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing one level 10 or lower Cyberdark fusion monster equipped with Cyber End Dragon. So you summon your Cyber Darkness Dragon, equip it with Cyber End. You lose 1,000 attack damage, but you get this bad boy. Unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. If he activates anything against this, it's not affected. Floating effects, that's something else. Once per turn, you can equip one monster from either graveyards to this card. This card can attack a number of times each battle phase, up to the number of equipped cards equipped to it. Up to a maximum of 5, but at 5,000 damage, 5 attacks is more than it's overkill. Yeah, Cyberdark and Dragon. This is technically the big bad boss monster of the deck. And as you see, it's Cyber Darkness Dragon controlling a Cyber End Dragon, and that's basically the card. Because, long story short, Cyber Dark Dragons are parasitic machines that they're weak. They have only 800 attack, but they equip they equip other monsters and they become stronger. As you can see in Cyberdark Invasion, it captures the red eyes and controls it. Personally, in my Yu-Gi-Oh universe, me playing a red eyes, this would be my rival, I don't know, dark rival, I don't know how to call it, but you guys I think understand. Yeah, so this is the deck. If you guys have any suggestions about editing the deck, adding, taking out, just don't hesitate to let them down in comments. Any ideas are welcome, as long as they're friendly. I mean, in the previous video I had just the guy, oh that's wrong, that's all wrong. The deck should be like this. You need this. Bro, previous deck, keep the theme. Also on this, keep the theme. Yeah. After this, you're gonna see 1 or 2 gameplays with this deck, so enjoy. As always, have fun, guys.